Hello Aquarius, how are you doing? I'm doing your February 2020 Love Tarot card reading. It's the Valentine's spread, so it's the interesting, it's not the normal romantic reading. I use different decks of cards. I hope you guys appreciate it, so hit the like button or subscribe, leave a comment, share, okay? And if you'd like to make a donation, look in the description box below for the link, okay? So the first card I have for you is practice compassion. And it says, see things from a different perspective. So there's some situation you don't understand in your life. It probably frustrates you, but remember that you're dealing with other human beings. Even though you don't understand it, even though you don't appreciate it, you still have to practice compassion. Be a caring person, be understanding. Okay. So there's something going on in your life. Okay, so be compassionate might be something you are observing about someone else or another situation. For your love life, though, there may be a true love situation going on. This love is a once-in-a-lifetime love. Okay? Okay. The next card says, embrace your emotions in the reverse. It says, don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. So because it's in the reverse, it's saying, do push down your feelings. Do judge what you're feeling. The reason why it's telling you to not embrace your emotions. You're seeing something wrong. That's all I can say. It's like there's some situation that you're observing. You're seeing it from the wrong perspective. You're looking at probably all the reasons why you're mad about it, but not all the reasons you should either be thankful for it. Something like that. So they're telling you to don't be emotional. And I don't know how this relates to true love, because two cards are about you being frustrated about something, but in the middle is true love. I don't know. I don't understand what that's about. So let's go through more cards and see if we figure it out. And by the way, I don't know if it matters, but for your reading, I don't know if I use my energy on everybody else's reading, or it's just late, or I didn't get enough sleep. I don't know. So let me see. I'm awake and I'm alert, but I don't know. So is that a feeling that you guys have? Okay, something is draining your energy then. I don't feel bad. I just kind of feel like the wear, maybe not of the day. Okay, something's keeping you up at night. Something is, that's all I can pick. Like something is preventing you from functioning at your best. And so you may feel a little bit drained or something, because I don't know why I said that to you. Okay, so, and whatever it is, all they keep saying is be compassionate. It's almost like if you look at it from your point of view, you're like, this is inconvenient to me. But from the other person's point of view, they may be stuck in a situation and you're being helpful to them by not getting the attitude and getting emotional. So just consider yourself doing a public service in a good way, even if you're frustrated, even if you're losing sleep. Okay? And again, I don't know what that has to do with true love in the middle, the card in the middle. Okay, so you are limitless is the next card. It's in the reverse position. Technically, it came out and it was upright. So in you guys' case, I don't know what. Then I was supposed to pull it out and then flip it around. And it could be my thoughts, because I'm a little bit concerned with the you are limitless card. Because if you tell somebody you are limitless, they will say, good, I can do whatever I want to do. But you know that that's not the way that life works. So I don't know if it was my concern for people doing bad things to hurt other people, but I really pulled it back and then flipped it around. I don't know why. Okay, so you are limitless. You can consider a horizontal card then. But okay, you are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. But like I said, don't hurt other people. So I don't know if in you guys' case, and I need to turn it back this way. So this is probably correct, okay? You are limitless, so you do have limits, all right? That's important to know. If you've been acting in a way that best serves you in the past and it was hurting someone else, you're not allowed to do that anymore. And I'm not sure if that's related to romance or just that situation you're observing that may be taking your energy. Okay, so ask for help in the reverse. You're not supposed to ask for help. What is it that you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. I don't know why you're not supposed to ask for help. Okay, so I'm awake, I'm getting everybody's readings done, but I just sense, I just don't get it, guys. There's something going on in your life and it's distracting you. It's like you're functioning, you're going through the motions, but maybe your mind is on the situation you're showing compassion in. And so you feel like you're doing two different things at once. You want to ask for help, but you're not supposed to. I don't know. So I don't really understand what's going on just yet. Okay, maybe we will figure it out. So the next card says, be willing to express love. But that was in the reverse. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. I'm just feeling like maybe I'm disconnected from your reading and I don't know the reason why. So be willing to express love, but it's telling you not to express love. Your reading is kind of confusing. You're observing someone else's situation. I just feel like I'm disconnected from you guys reading and I'm not sure. There's something about true love in the middle of your or at the beginning of your reading. You're not supposed to express love. You're not supposed to ask for help in this situation that maybe has you drained. So I'm sitting here kind of confused at what's going on. So I'm going to keep reading and see if it makes any more sense, okay? Spend some quality time together is in the reverse. So again, I'm feeling like I'm kind of feeling boggled here. What's going on? Okay, so it is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. But that's in the reverse. So you're not going to spend quality time in a relationship that's significant to you, listening or talking to others. Okay, so whatever the situation is affecting your socializing time. It's affecting who comes around you. Is it preventing your person from coming around you? Okay. Okay, so the good news is I'm finished with that deck of cards. Yeah, I don't understand what was going on there. So now maybe the next deck will make more sense. So we have Soulmate in the reverse. Yes, this is your soulmate, but it's in the reverse. So you have true love showing up, and then it says, yes, this is your soulmate, but it's saying, no, it's not your soulmate. Aquarius, you guys like have contradictory energy going on here. If at the end of the reading it really doesn't make sense, I don't know if I have to do it again. But I'm going to try to work with this one, okay? Okay, so the next card is Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, but it's kind of horizontal. So you have like a push and pull energy of things that don't even make sense. It's kind of like saying true love, you don't get to spend time together, you get to feel drained, You don't get to ask for help. True love, but it's not your soulmate. Honeymoon, but you can't spend time together. Okay, let me keep going. Okay. So it says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. It just said it's not your soulmate. So is your soulmate coming in during a holiday trip or something? That'll be kind of the first thing that made sense so far. Okay, so playfulness. So it's Valentine's month. You take a trip. You're playful. You meet a soulmate. Okay, it's starting to make sense now. Okay. Let go of control issues. I don't know if this one was funny too. There's some weird activity happening. Did this one come out upright and then I had to turn it reverse? Okay, you guys have a weird reading. Okay, let go of control issues. So because it's in the reverse, you need to take control of something. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So it's telling you this person you meet, the soulmate that you meet. Wait, was that a soulmate? Okay, the first person that you think is your true love is not your soulmate. The second person you meet on vacation is possibly your soulmate, but maybe you're not attracted to them. And then so it's your job to be playful and to take a little bit of control. So I don't know if you're like flirting with the person and you're like, hey, would you like to take my number? I don't know if it's like that, like take control like that. Okay, so you might be initiating something while on a vacation. Okay, so a subject. Oh, wow. I have a funny thought. So the funny thought is that you went out on a vacation with the person you were with that you thought was your true love. But for some reason, you found out it wasn't really your soulmate. I don't know if you went on vacation with the person who's not your soulmate and then ran into your soulmate. If that happens, you can tell me in the comments. Okay, so anyway, so after this little vacation, you were kind of not really being coy with this new person. You were kind of being straightforward. So you were initiating something with this person who's possibly your soulmate. So I don't know what that means because we have the Ace of Gems card here. Okay, so what that means is this is a reward for you tolerating another situation that you didn't understand that you had to have compassion with. Okay. So, okay, it's almost as if you have a true love here. This person, you're having to be compassionate with this person because they're going through something you don't understand. You couldn't ask for help. It was probably frustrating and draining you. You maybe kind of started to let it go. And well, because you put in all of that work, but it was for the wrong person, the right person came in. That's what seems like happened. Okay, so now we have the moon. It's in the reverse. It's about fear. Okay, so this could get a little complicated. So fear here has something possibly to do with the previous relationship. I don't know if the previous relationship, the one that you thought was your true love, if it makes you feel a little bit upset. I'm not sure. Hold on a minute. You're disconnected from your feelings because it's like you have somebody else that was in your energetic field. You meet someone new. And maybe perhaps you're afraid. I don't know if you're afraid it's not going to work out. Or, okay, you're afraid you're jumping to conclusions? Do you have a gut feeling like this new person you met is the right person? Then you're a little bit afraid, like, am I jumping to conclusions or am I doing the right thing? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So it's like the reward for whatever it was you went through up here, which I don't think it seems tumultuous. The first part of the spread was really weird. I almost feel like I need to grab a hair bow. Okay, so I'm going to look here for a minute. You were. All I can say is the first row of cards was really kind of confusing. That situation that you were in initially, it was pushing and pulling you and draining you and causing all kinds of drama. And I don't know, I just feel like probably you feel a little bit lost. You would love to be in a new relationship that makes sense. You could be jumping to conclusions like, yeah, this is the right person for me, but you know you don't know anything about this person. Um, it's no, okay, so it's fear in the reverse. So that just kind of means that it's like you want to jump into it too fast. I don't know if there's something wrong with that. Let's go to the next card and see. So next card is the Hanged Man reversed. It's kind of saying the same thing. It's kind of saying like stop rushing. If you don't stop rushing, you're gonna mess it up. There's something here about let go of control issues, let the situation unfold naturally. But that was in the reverse. So you're forcing the issue, you're pushing it too fast or too hard, and because of that, you might sabotage it, so be careful. Okay, so I'm not sure if that's all I have to say about that. It's starting to kind of make sense, although a lot of these reversed cards here didn't really make sense. You were in a relationship with the person you thought was your true love, but you weren't allowed to show your feelings. You weren't allowed to. You were in a relationship with a person, you had to show them compassion, but you weren't getting anything back. So because you went through something that made no sense, your reward was to get the right person for you. And I say that, but when I say that, I have to be careful because I don't want to jump to conclusions because you're already trying to rush into something and you don't have enough information. So don't rush. Okay, so at least I can move on. Okay, so there's maybe a major reason why you're not supposed to rush, okay? Now, let's look at something, not the playfulness. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This is key to understand the next card, okay? Okay. You're with someone you thought was your true love, okay? Look at this. Aw, it's so sweet. They look like they want to kiss, and is this what true love looks to you? I don't know if I said it right. Is this how true love looks to you? Or is this what true love looks like? Okay, so if that's the case, what does true love not look like? Because then that's what you need to know to understand the next card. Because it's saying that this is your soulmate that's coming in, but it's not going to look like what you think. What you think is love looks like this. So then if you're paying attention, that means sit down before I show you the next card. So the next card is the King of Roses reversed, the motivator. This guy is very, very busy. He has lots of projects. He's probably the head of a company in some way, shape, or form. But the key part is that he's in the reverse position. And so with that, this person can be abusive, narcissistic. He can cheat on you. I don't know. Do I need to say anything else, or do you kind of get my drift? You get it? So this is a reward for you. But then the question I would have to ask you is, what have you been doing? What did you do to attract a cheating, lying, narcissistic person who may not treat you well? Because it almost seems like this is related to karma. Have you been kind to other people? Have you been cheating, lying, causing trouble? So I don't know what's going on, but it seems like your soulmate is not going to show you love. But you're attracting it because you're putting out a certain type of energy in the past. So the first couple of readings that I did were like mostly good energy. And then the last group of readings, like it almost seems like I'm not sure, from Scorpio to you guys so far, it seems like you guys need to apologize for something or repent for something. It's weird. So when it comes to karma, I can't remember everyone's reading, but when it comes to karma, it's like the beginning signs were having pretty good readings. And the later signs that I'm doing, something's off with you guys' readings. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next card, okay? So this person who's your soulmate, I don't really understand why this is going on because I'm not in your life situation. So the person that you attracted, that you're all excited, like, oh my gosh, this is my soulmate. I can't wait to go out on a date. I can't wait. So you're so excited and hyped up and trying to push this forward. But this person makes you defensive. This card is horizontal, so I can't say that's not the case. I just think that's the case. This person makes you defend yourself. You're apologizing for being yourself. He keeps accusing you of this, that, and the other. It might be that this person's a fire sign because that was a fire sign energy card. So this person could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So, okay, let me see if this makes more sense. Seven of Wings. The Seven of Wings is about opposition. So, if you started going out on dates with this new person, you're already running into bad news, broken promises. This person may be acting like an adversary. This person may be a thief. I'm not saying he or she is. I'm just saying that could be the case. Okay, so then you have the King of Gems, okay? So is this your person's energy? Is he like a King of Pentacles, but he's not sure if he wants to have the Pentacles or lose the Pentacles? He's trying to figure out his way. Okay, so with this type of card, with this card in this position, it means that this person is thinking about wealth, status, and power. But he's in limbo. He's like, do I have wealth, status, and power? He's in limbo. He doesn't know, do I love my wife? Do I not love my wife? This person doesn't know his up or his down right now. So maybe you're meeting a person who's going through a transitional phase in his life. This could be your energy, but I'm not sure. So I'm not sure who's in this relationship. This is your reading. This could be the person you run into, the person okay, no, you have two different, okay, wait. I have a different deck of cards, so maybe it's showing me, okay. Was your old person the abusive type, but then your new person is more stable? That might make sense. And like I said, with you guys reading, I'm a little disconnected from it. It's starting to make more sense now, but I'm kind of far away from it a little bit. So If this is your new person, I don't know if I'm wrong. I don't know what's going on. I had to think about it. Because it actually made sense. You got a reward for your hard work. Because I didn't see your work life up here. You got a reward for what you already went through. I kind of think I'm right about this, but I'm not sure. Now, I think I've done readings for you guys before. I might have seen this guy in your readings before, so this could be your past partner. I'm not sure. You can leave a note in the comments and explain to me. So either your past person was an abusive person and that's why you couldn't express your emotions. I don't know why I would tell you to practice compassion with this past person. Maybe he was always gone. Maybe that's why you couldn't get any love. Maybe that's why I told you it wasn't your soulmate. Okay, so if this is what you attracted in the past, then this other person has different energy. So if this is the soulmate you meet on your vacation, let me follow something. Fear, as in being afraid to commit or something. I'm just trying to figure out something. Is that your old person or not? Okay, so was your old person not in touch with his feelings? If this is your old person here, because if he's narcissistic, he may not be in control of his feelings. I don't know if he really has feelings. He may project his, I don't know. So when I'm trying to figure out who's whom, I might get a little confused. And like I said, I'm slightly disconnected from your reading. Okay, so if this is your old person, then I'm going to apologize. Maybe your karma is not bad. This was your old person. If this was your old person, your karma could be good because this new person is in better standing. So I don't know how that goes. You can leave that in the comment too. Okay, so let me see. Okay, I think I'm ready to go on to the next card. If this were live, I'd let you guys ask questions because I'm not sure if I'm ready to go on. Do I understand what's going on? Okay, so just to check, this card here was opposition and the previous card was defensiveness. So if you went on vacation with your old person, if this is your old person, then he was giving you a hard time. He was acting like an adversary. And then you met your new person. So if that's the case, that's good news. Okay? So I don't know if I explained this new person. So this new person, this King of Gems, he may be retired. He may be working. He may be faithful. He may not be. One thing is for sure, he wants to know something about life and the earth. So it's like he's the type of person who'll say, let's go for a walk in the park or something. Like he's the type who probably will ask you out on dates or something to go explore the world and go figure out how everything works. That part probably is clear. So then it was saying your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe you were looking for a person who was in the workplace and a big boss in the workplace. Well, this guy, he used to have wealth and status. He may still, or he may just be retired. So I'm not sure what's different. Because if he might be retired, he might be older than you. I'm not sure how old you are. I don't know how much attractiveness is going on between you two. So I think I've talked enough about all of that. So I think we're on a different set of cards. I feel like a teacher. I feel like I should ask, does anybody have questions? It's funny. Okay, so anyway, so the next question, and so that's relevant because teacher comes up. Okay, so I don't know if this new person is a teacher. Okay, so the next question I asked was, what is it or who is it that you're going to run into for February 2020 as far as love interest, okay? What type of people are coming across your path because they're interested in you, okay? So there's some interesting answers to that. So first you have a king who's horizontal. The person's not horizontal, the card is, so I'm going to read both sides. So it means the light attributes of this person: enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. The shadow side of this person is excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. So this person wants to be in control and they want to boss you around all the time. And that might be your old person. Okay, so your old person, he might be nice at times, but there are times when he just acts like he's in control and he doesn't care about anybody else's feelings or needs. Okay. So the next card is Father. I don't know if you have children with the old person, the fire sign, who's abusive or something. So this, I have to read both sides. So light attributes: talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Okay. So I don't know if this is your father or he's the father, or you run into a father who's interested in you. Shadow attributes: I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I told you guys I'm slightly tired. Dictatorial control, abuse of authority. Okay? This is that old person. The older, I won't say older, your previous partner in the beginning of February or previously. I don't know. He feels entitled to be in control, and because of that, he may not know when to stop. And then you're putting up your defenses to protect yourself and say, look, I'm a person. Stop fussing with me. Stop accusing me. Kind of like that. So I don't know if it's saying that he's a bad father. I really don't know. I'm going to put this card down. So on a good day, I will give you a little bit better reading. I'll be a little bit more connected to the cards. Okay, so as I stated to you earlier, there's a teacher who's relevant here. This card is horizontal, so I have to read to you the light and the dark aspects. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Shadow attributes: manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits, and destructive skills. What type of teacher is this? So it doesn't have to be like a public school teacher or a teacher of children. It could be a person who's an online instructor, a college educator. Unfortunately, I have to say somebody in shadowy type educational roles, because I'm not so much into magic, so I don't really know. But like manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. So I just think about a cult. Some people think tarot is a cult, but I think tarot is about light work. It depends on the worker, the cards they use, and the spirit they came in it with. But I'm just thinking on the shadow side, this person could be like in the occult, like teaching some type of dark skill or something. I'm not sure. So and I don't know why, guys. I was saying, like, I feel like you guys should raise your hands if you have a question. Maybe he's a good teacher. Maybe he's not a dark side instructor. I don't know. So your old person could be entitled, because your old person is like the CEO, like he is the leader in his company. So he could be teaching skills to company workers. He could feel entitled because he's the leader to boss everybody around. Because of his leadership position, he doesn't know when to leave that at work, maybe, and when to stop being the boss when he gets home. And maybe that's the problem that's going on. Like, he can't separate work from home. Because anywhere he goes, he's like, I'm the boss. I'm the boss at home. I'm the boss at work. I'm the boss everywhere. You know, and he can't consider others' feelings. And so maybe that's the problem. So these first 3 cards may be your old person being described, okay? Okay, so now the next set of cards are in I'm telling you guys, I'm not even sleepy. I'm just a little disconnected. Okay, so mediator, these cards are all upright. So this could be the same person, your old person. This could be the new person. This could even be a friend you come across explaining your predicament. Like one of your friends, I don't know. But these are supposedly people who are interested in you, okay? And it could be explaining more than one person. It could even be explaining you if you were in hermit mode, okay? So mediator, light attributes, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. Okay, so the tricky part and the part that could be relevant to teacher, like if this teacher was teaching dark arts. Okay, so if your person happens to be in the occult or something like that, I don't know if you run into an exorcist. This card came up for like 2 other signs. Like, it's almost like people are going through a time period of cleansing out bad past habits, addictions, problems, bad spirits that they've encountered over the past couple of years. So your old person, if he's coming with the spirit of meanness and control, it could just be out of habit. It could have been nature. He could have grown up around people who behave the same way. But there could be a spirit attached to your old person. And so if you run into an exorcist, maybe perhaps you guys go to church and you run into a deliverance minister, which, by the way, I have some links to deliverance ministers or for deliverance prayers at the bottom of my description box, and you guys might need to visit it. But so an exorcist is relevant in your February 2020. It's either you go to one, like you go to a pastor for advice or something like that. But anyway, just to let you know, okay? But it might be relevant to your past person. It honestly could be relevant to you if you're sleeping with your past person, because if he had issues, he could have shared those issues with you. It told you previously not to ask for help. But now at this point, maybe perhaps you are asking for help. Now you are seeking help. Now you're probably trying to grow as a person, rebuild yourself after a bad relationship. So the exorcist could be like a pastor helping you, a counselor, something like that. Okay, so light attribute, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So it's like, okay, so previous to that you had a mediator. You and your person go to counseling or something. You either went to church or counseling, because there's a mediator and an exorcist. Okay, so what if you guys went on vacation together and you went to church and then you met a mediator and an exorcist, and then all of a sudden this guy turns upright and maybe he's a good partner? That could happen too. So that means that all bad relationships are not doomed for a breakup. That's if you guys heal the past problems. Okay, but then it's still complicated. So the next card, this card came up for like 2 other signs too. So, and this is what I don't get. The first couple signs, Aries to like Libra, or like, you know, I think Libra's person had issues. But Aries to Libra didn't seem like they had issues. And then from, what is it, Scorpio down so far, you guys have issues because you guys keep getting things like vampire and exorcist in your readings as far as people that you come across. So my question is, what have you guys been doing? You're attracting like psychic vampires and people who have bad spirits. So you guys, the later readings that I have, you all need to like look for prayers and unhexing mechanisms. Okay, so you run into like a vampire, not the literal like sucking your blood vampire, although I don't even know. Okay, so light attribute is probably a psychic vampire. Makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. Recall, I'm doing your reading. I'm not like gonna fall asleep right now, but I'm disconnected. So it's like you've been living your life and you're going through the motions, but you're not connected and focused to what you need to do. Okay? Because somebody has been draining your energy. Your past person is very much likely in the occult. He might be teaching dark arts. I don't know. What if he was the mediator of other people's issues? What if he was what was the other card? The exorcist of other people's problems. And then as he does his job, it causes him to take on some of those demons and negative energies. I'm not really sure what's going on, but somebody's draining your energy, Aquarius. Okay? So check the people who are around you to see if you're picking up bad vibes. Like when I go around this person, I always feel bad. That person's probably draining your energy. Okay, so I'm going to try to clear that negativity out of my mind. But the next card might be a little bit funny, okay? So, Fool. Okay, now this is not like the tarot card Fool. This is like people you come across. So let me read it and see if you end up laughing. I don't know. Fearless, revealing emotion. I'm sorry, I didn't read it right. Fearlessly revealing emotion. Helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Well, I think you should kind of laugh, okay? You should laugh because it will lighten your mood. It'll make you feel better. You might be feeling down because somebody's draining your energy. I don't know what you... It's almost like you're in a situation you've been observing the whole time. The first card told you to have compassion, practice compassion. You've been seeing something that doesn't make sense. You've been like looking at it and thinking in your mind, this doesn't make any sense. Do you feel like a fool for entertaining it? Or do you just want to laugh just to get the silliness out of your head? Or are you literally meeting a person who acts like a foolish person and doesn't make any sense? I don't know if that's the old person. I don't know if that's the psychic vampire. I don't know what's going on, guys, in your reading. Okay, so somebody's telling you more than what you need to know. I don't know if this is a stranger you meet. So some guy comes up to you or some girl comes up to you and they're like trying to draw you close to them. But then the energy you're picking up from them is like bad or something. And maybe perhaps you're backing away and saying, what's wrong with that person? I don't know if you call them a name while you said it. I'm not really sure. I don't know what's going on here with these cards. So I understood King, Father, and Teacher could be your past person. The Mediator, the Exorcist, and the Vampire could be one person, but I don't know who. Could still be your old person. The Fool, I'm not sure if the Fool is the new person coming in. If you just feel like a fool for entertaining the last person. I don't know. So now I'm going to give you the next card and see if it makes sense. Okay. Ooh. Somebody's having... Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out, are you attracting any good energies? The next card here is Storyteller in the reverse. So now I'm going to read the shadow side. Making up tales that harm others. So... I'm sorry if I made you feel bad earlier when I was saying something like, what did you do to attract like an abusive person? That was a reward. I don't know, but something's going on in you guys reading or with your energy or with your karma. I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, King, Father, Teacher. Those I understand. Down here, this row, the energy here of what you're attracting. What are you thinking? You're thinking a certain thing and it's attracting certain things back to you. So you're going to have to check your thoughts. What are you thinking about? Is this something good? Is this something bad? In order for you to attract a good person, you have to think something good, because what I see right here is pretty dangerous. Like, you can't attract that. Okay, so this isn't the last card, it's almost the last card. So there may be an orphaned child. One of these people might be an orphaned child, grown up, okay? It has something to do probably with the fool who's telling lies. So the first 3 cards could be one person. The second 3 cards could be another person. The third 3 cards could be this orphaned child. Okay, let's see. Independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. So this is a little bit sad. So there's an orphaned child who tells lies and who is acting foolishly, but it's probably a grown-up person. It's just explaining their characteristics. So if this makes sense to you guys, leave comments, because I'm going to be like, okay, I'm glad I could help you see what's going on. All right, so let me continue. Okay, so the last of these cards, this type of card, Midas, Miser. Light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. Okay, so you're running into a Midas, a person with a Midas touch. This person could be the same orphaned child who tells lies and acts foolishly. But the only good quality could be that they're entrepreneurial and they can make money. Okay, so, these cards for you guys was a story all by itself. That was, Okay, so now we're doing a different type of card, okay? So now it'll make hopefully more sense. Okay, so now we have the 8 of Michael reversed. So it says, you can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Because this is in the reverse, I'm going to reverse the wordings. Okay? You cannot be free. I don't know if it's saying don't make a courageous choice. Okay. It's saying that you're not going to change your situation. You're not going to be free. You do see it clearly, but you're not going to be free from it. I don't know. You guys are having confusing. It's not energies. It's that what you are attracting is kind of odd. But it's almost like you can't even get away from it. Earlier you weren't supposed to ask for help. I don't know what's going on with you guys in February. You guys probably need some prayer. I don't know if you're going to hermit yourself to get away from the craziness. I really don't know what you guys are going to do. Okay, so 8 of Ariel. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. Okay? Okay. 2 of Michael. It will be better off if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem, find a compromise. Okay, so I just said make a decision. So what comes next says decision. Okay, release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. Nine of Raphael, make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. So these cards are coming out good, but the energy drain I felt here, it's not really helpful. But it's like you might be having good energy. You might just be attracting confusion. So it's almost like if you're an Aquarius, you might just be hanging out by yourself just to cause yourself less stress for February. I'm not really sure. I don't know if you're going to take it as, hey, I don't need love for February. It's going to bring me too much confusion. I'll just hang out by myself. Because I'm not sure if you work on your employment or something like that, if you might have better luck. That might be the case. Yeah, and I'm not influencing you to not deal with your issues, whatever you see. This might just give you insight on how to deal with it or who's telling the truth, who's lying. I'm not sure, okay? So, 9 of Gabriel, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. This sounds like the new person. Environmental activism. Your new person is like an outdoorsy type person, okay? So I'm not sure if all of those bad cards have to do with your ex-person. I'm also not sure if your new person is the one who's acting like a fool, tells lies, has the Midas touch, but just pretty much probably has a lot of drama. Like I said, I don't know what you guys are dealing with and what you're going through. But if I were you and if I were an Aquarius and I listened to this video, I might listen to it more than one time, especially if it's relevant, like it's drawing you in. Listen to it more than one time and see if you can make sense of the craziness going on here. Maybe it'll help you make better decisions. I'm not sure, okay? Because actually solutions comes up next. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Queen of Ariel, mature, practical, generous, happy. Okay, it's horizontal, so that means it may be relevant and it may not be relevant. Like you might have to flip it. Nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. Okay, so you could be nurturing yourself and those you love, or you could not be nurturing yourself and those you love. You might be distracted. You might be feeling stressed out or tired. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Maybe something's making everything less beautiful. Practical and wise advice. You might be getting something a little bit foolish. Okay, so the Magician. This is horizontal, so you may be able to manifest or you may not. Okay, let's see. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. This almost to me sounds like it may not be going on for February in this way that you're manifesting what you want, because it seems like you have a lot of confusion or craziness going on. So, like I said, you can find the solution. The solution card came up here. You might maybe figure out a solution. It's like a give or take. Let's see. Some situation might get healed, but I don't think you can heal this old person. This old person and their behavior. If they are narcissistic, they're not going to change. So I don't know where the healing would be coming in. This, see this guys, I'm not tired. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit, Okay. Mediator. This mediator might be of help to you because maybe there's some confusing things going on here. You need to maybe talk to a friend or something and say, look, I have this going on this side here. I got this going on over here. It's confusing me. I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's a therapist, a pastor, a friend, a prayer. Okay. I don't know, but it seems like you guys need to, you got a card about not asking for help, but maybe what's going on around you is confusing and you do need good advice. Okay, so 9 of Michael. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. So saying try to manifest a good outcome. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Has something to do with maybe prayer. But this card is horizontal. So it's kind of like maybe this might work and maybe it might not. Okay, Ace of Michael. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others, but it's horizontal, so it may work and it may not work. It could be that you have an idea that's not so wonderful. There are bumps in the road and they are hindering your progress, and or communication is not clear. Okay, so those things are kind of up in the air. So that was the last card for your reading. That was an interesting reading. It wasn't the worst that I've done for the February spreads, but it's kind of confusing. So I can only suggest that you guys probably pray for direction, pray for solutions. And if necessary, take some time out for yourself and work on your work if everything seems crazy and you don't know what to do. Okay, so you guys take care of yourself. Don't forget to visit the prayers at the bottom of the description box if you think it will help you. And you guys take care of yourself, okay? Like, share, subscribe, all of that, and leave comments, okay? Thank you for listening.